Hi, good morning. I'm in my local wood. I've just finished my training for the morning. The good thing about coming here for my training is I can do it in silence, in seclusion, away from all distractions of the house, phone ringing or whatever. Here, well, I rarely see anyone walking by, occasional dog walkers going past, but they don't normally bother me. So I'm just thinking about silence and stillness, how necessary they are for any kind of inner awareness, or even true knowing. True knowing is not the same as second-hand knowledge, which you read from books or which you hear other people telling you about. True knowing can only come from inner silence, from the core of your being. Because the Creator, the source of all knowing, all knowledge, exists in total silence, total stillness. That's why we common folks don't get to see him or hear him talking. Jesus says to his disciples that the Spirit, God, is always talking, trying to communicate with you, but he only talks in a quiet, small voice. Most people living in the world nowadays are too busy with their lives or constantly making all sorts of noises. So they're constantly bombarded with noises, either from their own mind or from outside, like media, TV, whatever, or just busy with all manners of activities. So they can never get in touch with a space at the center of their being where there's complete stillness and silence. And I think that's the silence, the stillness is the only place where true inspiration and true knowing spring from. Knowing and knowledge doesn't come through thinking based on the five senses. So collecting of facts and information from out there doesn't give one true knowing, true knowledge. It's just an automatic accumulation of facts. But any computer out there, even the tablet I'm using for this recording, can outdo any human as far as collecting information goes. So the academic world, the academics think they are knowledgeable because they've read so many books, they've accumulated tons of information, but information doesn't constitute knowing or true knowledge. the American scientist, philosopher, artist Walter Russell explores this idea in great detail in his book, The Secret of Light, which I think is the most important book written in English in modern time. Why is not knowledge possible through thinking? We can use an example of pond. There's a precious jewel lying at the bottom of this little pond. If you want to see the jewel, you need to keep the water still and clear. Then you can see the jewel will be revealed. If you, in order to look for the jewel, you get a stick and it constantly stirs up the water, trying to get to the jewel, you'll never find it, because the more you stir up the water, the muddier the pond gets and the less you see. The same principle works for the human mind. The busier it is, the more occupied it is with the information based on 5 senses, the less it knows, because the less light filters through such a mind. That's why people don't know God. People don't get to see the light. The same goes with health. I think there's only one reason, one true cause for ill health or illnesses is the lack of light that filters through the human body, the organism, because we've blocked up our body with negative emotions, wrong mindset, wrong living habits, tension, fear, wrong diet, everything. So we blocked up all the apertures, the doors and windows which would let the light in. The light, the still magnetic light of God is present at all times. But it's we ourselves choose to block it off. So we can't replenish ourselves. We can't regenerate ourselves. So we get ill, we get old, and we die. So the only way to true health, to true knowing, true knowledge, true wisdom is opening up to the light.